Recently, I attended a business plan competition. And some of the plans were better, some were worse, but there's one thing that was common to all of them, and that is that at the end of every presentation, you heard the words, "Great job." Let me tell you something. In some of those cases, those were not great jobs. Those were not even good jobs. When you say great job to someone that's doing something that is less than great, sometimes even less than good, you are not doing them any favor, and you lose trust in the process. In this video, I will explain why. If you find value in this video, like it, subscribe to my channel, get notified when I release more videos just like this. My name is Yoram Solomon. I'm the author of the Book of Trust. I'm a professor of entrepreneurship, and I'm one of the original founders of the North Texas Angel Network. And I can't tell you how many times I heard the words, "great job," in my career. So why do we say great job when it's not really great job? Well, we learned about positive reinforcement. So instead of saying something negative, instead of the criticism, we would prefer to say something positive. You know, this was really a great job, and I'm so happy that you did that. And in fact, what we do is we set the bar low. Everything above this low bar is going to be a great job when it really is not. Somehow we started focusing on making the other person feel good about themselves. But the question is, are we doing the right thing? So here's what happens. We say, "great job," on something that's not great. Guess what? That person, whether they're a student that just won a business plan competition, even if they didn't win a business plan competition, we told them it was a great job, so they're going to take it forward. And they're going to spend money on it, and they're going to spend time on it. And you know what? At some point, rubber is going to meet the road, and that's when the disappointment will come in. And at that time, the disappointment is not just going to be me telling you when you present a short business plan that you maybe have worked on for 10 hours, and I'm saying great job, or I'm saying it's not a great job, and you get this little disappointment. At that time, that disappointment is going to be a major disappointment. You can see companies fail. You can see investments fail. You can see all of your energy goes away. And why? Because at the beginning, we said, "great job," instead of giving you the real feedback that you need to be successful. Instead of us telling you what's wrong with your plan and not just what's great in your plan. So I want you to keep in mind, when you say "great job" to someone when it really is not, and they don't know that it wasn't a great job, we are not doing them a favor. We are hurting them because they're going to continue and pursue that. And you don't want that to happen. But there is another potential side effect to that. What if I say to you, "great job," when you know that it's not? You know that it's much less than great job. What do you think about me? Well, one of two things. Either that I'm completely incompetent and I can't tell a great job from a good job, from a mediocre job, or maybe from a bad job. I can't tell, and therefore I'm incompetent. The other possibility is that I'm saying "great job" knowing that it's not great job. You know that I know that it wasn't great job. In this case, we're not sharing values. I'm not telling you the truth. And if I can't tell you the truth, should you trust me? In fact, both competence and shared values, one of the types of shared values is the universal shared values. Included in that is telling the truth. Both of those are elements of my own trustworthiness. So if I tell you "great job" and you don't know that it wasn't, I'm hurting you. If I'm telling you "great job" and you know that it's not a great job, either I'm incompetent or we're not sharing values and I'm not telling you the truth. Either way, you should not trust me. So why do we really do that? You know, I gave you the option that you're doing that for the other person because you want to provide positive reinforcement, because you want them to feel good about themselves. Maybe we're doing that because we want to feel good about ourselves. Maybe it's because we don't know how to give feedback. Maybe it's because we don't know how to criticize. Maybe it's not about them. Maybe it's about us. Either way, don't do that. Okay, so I told you everything that you should not do and why it's bad. But what should you do? Well, first of all, learn how to give feedback. Learn how to give negative feedback, critical feedback, that kind of feedback that would really help them grow, that would really help them fix what they're working on so that eventually it will become a great job. Learn how to give feedback. The other thing, and that's part of giving feedback, ask if you can give feedback. Maybe this is not the time for them, but tell them, I have feedback for you. Let me know when you're ready to get it. Now you put the responsibility on them to ask you, what is it? Another possibility is if they ask you for feedback, I always answer with a question. Would you like to know what I really think? Or would you like me to sugarcoat it? I have yet to hear, and I asked that question many times when somebody asks me for feedback, I'm yet to hear the first time when somebody is going to say, oh no, please sugarcoat it for me. Lie to me. Just tell me what I want to hear. Don't tell me the truth. No, they always want to get the truth. But when you ask that question, do you want me to tell you what I really think or do you want me to sugarcoat it? They open their mind to get a real good critical feedback. I want to finish with something that I tell my entrepreneurship students. I tell them that it's going to be an order of magnitude easier for you to get an A from me, I'm a really easy grader, than to get me to say great job on a plan, on a business plan, on an idea that you present to me. If all you care about in my class is getting an A, that's easy. Go check Rate My Professors. You'll see how great I rate. But if what you want me is to give you the real truth, if you want to get a great job out of me, that's an order of magnitude harder. To help you know when to say great job and when not to say great job and how to give feedback, I've included 2 handouts or links to 2 handouts in the description below. One of them is the first 51 pages of the book of trust, and the second one is the feedback pledge. They're both in the description below. And once again, if you found value in this video, like it, subscribe to my channel, or get notified when I release new videos just like this. The answer to these 2 questions will have the biggest impact on your personal or professional success or failure. Can I trust you? And can you trust me? If you want to know more, subscribe to our channel or follow us through the links on the right.